right. It is Good Friends, Good Games. It is episode 70. Why are you flipping us off?
You saw himself in the
Why are
reflection.
you here? Why are you watching this? Okay, anyway.
Damn.
What a clown.
Zen saw his face and was just like, ugh, fuck off.
Yeah, seriously. I'm
Say,
sorry
how
we
dare
inconvenienced
How
you.
dare you be me?
You made us ruin our 69. You didn't cancel us from the internet. Now we have to come back and record
Yeah.
another year's worth of episodes.
Oh my God. That's true.
No. Why?
Hey, give me some credit, all right? We ended on 69. We could have ended on 67 and then really look like
That's when the
douchebags.
gun comes out, Erik.
Whoa, that got dark fast.
Yes.
That got very Persona 3.
Yes.
Like-
I would literally recreate that.
Damn. I don't know if I've told this story, but
Oh no.
Pal and I went to dinner with some friends at Disneyland. We
Mhm.
finally got to eat at the Blue Bayou, which is the restaurant that sits on the water of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Posh.
Okay. And keep in mind, this has been one of my childhood like goal things. Like this is one of my childhood goals since I was a kid was to eat on that waterfront, right? So as soon as I bought passes, we went and we straight up tried to get reservations. You need to get them like 60 days in advance. So we get in, we got really, really lucky because it was the end of the evening. We were one of the last in the shift. And we got sat right on the edge of the water, and you could see all the boats go by and everything, right? I'm a fucking kid in Candyland. I'm all excited. I'm taking photos, the whole shebang, right? There is a bunch of douchebag teenagers in the Pirates of the Caribbean boat behind us, all doing the 6-7.
Oh.
No.
So I'm asking right now, what the fuck is 6-7?
That's the beauty of it. It has no meaning.
Have we gotten
It has no meaning. Yeah.
have we gotten so fucking PC about our comedy and our feelings and our emotions and stuff like that we've resorted to jokes such as 6-7? Is that where we're at in the
Yes.
world?
Basically, yes. The memes have lost all meaning now, essentially, and that's this makes me sad.
I
It makes me
find
sad.
6-7 extra annoying, but it requires just a bit of context.
There's no
so,
context. There's none.
I know, like that meme has no context, but for me,
None.
I find it extra annoying because on top of it being just a stupid ass meme that makes zero fucking sense and it's just not funny. So I am a hockey fan of a certain team.
Oh no.
And this hockey team hasn't won a championship since 1967. So basically, if anyone pretty much says, if I'm basically, if for anyone that wants to trash talk, they basically 67, meaning the last time that my team won a championship. So for me, every time I see 67, like, guys, you are rubbing me the wrong way in all kinds of ways. Please don't.
So at least with you, it has some kind of meaning. Everyone else
it's
was
some
just like,
kind of
Yes.
torture
"Fuck
for
it
him.
is."
It's
yeah,
just-
and for you guys, it's stupid. For me, it's like, I will fucking murder you.
I mean, to be fair, everyone else has that same reaction when they hear 6-7 anyway, so we're in the same boat here.
I mean, if
You're
we're gonna
not wrong.
if you're gonna rub Zenith, rub him the right way. Like,
Mm.
yeah, you know,
Yeah,
We're
rub the
missing a
genie.
sound effect there, honestly. A sound effect would do good with that.
rub a genie and fucking Robin Williams
Yeah.
will pop out.
Rub it really hard and silly. Oh, Robin Williams, how are you alive again?
He has the massage gun for that.
He actually
Oh
does.
my God. Yeah.
And he's going to
does.
have a massage tomorrow as well, so double luck.
No. I'm booking it either
Oh,
today
you're
or tomorrow.
booking it. I thought you said you were in tomorrow.
No.
It did kind of
So,
sound like that earlier.
It sounds like it's looking like the day that we go is January 20th.
Ah, okay. So it's
I
3
need a-
days from now.
I need a
Wednesday.
chiropractor. I need a straight up chiropractor because I think my back is like starting to get fucked 3 ways from Sunday.
Don't worry, I'll come over there and give you back a good crack. Just bear hug you.
He will just blow bubbles in your asshole. And you will
Well,
like it.
What?
What?
Fuck?
Isn't that how you kill someone?
Where do you come up with this stuff?
His brain.
I'm
is-
very tired.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. That is
No
not
more
a valid
excuses.
excuse for this right here.
No.
It takes a man of full fucking consciousness to say something like
when
that.
you've seen the shit that I've seen and been at it for nearly 9 years, my
What
not even
have you
Twitch
been
she's
at for
What have
9
you been
years where you're
watching?
seeing this?
I don't know. It's
Yes, you
probably
do.
why I'm still doing content creation. To say, oh, what is the Zenith guy gonna do or say next?
I
When
thought
you
I
see-
done seen some
This
shit.
is literally what came out of
Yeah.
your mouth. What I've seen, the stuff I have seen for the past 9 years would drive you insane too. It's like, what have you been doing? I don't even want to see your 2016 feed or whatever the hell they're posting right now. We'll leave
Well,
that
actually, I
out.
did post that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I posted mine on Instagram.
I haven't bothered.
I mean, there's a photo of us from Dylan and I in 2017.
1 year from now, we can post that.
Yeah, we could post that in 2017 if we're still here in 2027.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's a whole
time
bunch
for-
of wild shit going on. Anyway, before we get started, Happy New Year.
Happy
Hopefully the
New
first one of the year
Year.
for us.
Happy
We
New
are in the
Year.
second
It's
week
been
of
such a
January.
great year.
Yeah, hey. At least shit's not on literal fire. We've got that going for us.
Don't jinx it.
We've had literally over the holiday here in California, we literally had just like gallons of rain. I think
Good.
we'll be okay. But yeah, knock on wood. I don't have a wood desk. It's fucking
Yes.
Formica
Yeah.
or
I
whatever the hell I
Dudes,
can.
I'm
I
knocking
do.
it right now.
There you
Yeah,
go. Oh, Morgan's got a
2025.
wood desk. Look at you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would
So
just-
2025, year of you will get burned. 2026, we don't give a fuck. We will drown you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, that's life right now. But yeah, at least we're not on fire.
That's life.
Knock on wood. Okay, so we've all been away. Does
Yes.
anyone have anything fun and exciting they did over the holiday? Excuse
I
me.
mean, I worked.
You worked?
Yes, over the
Did you
holidays.
get a lot of tourists this year?
They got what? Tourists? Not around my place, honestly. I don't know. I mean, there's an American that comes into my work every so often, but she's a regular, so.
Is UK even a like tourist destination in the winter? It gets cold over there, right? Like it snows and shit, right?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
it was snowed and it was icy during the first week of January, if that helps.
Hmm,
About Christmas, no, it was just raining.
just raining. All right.
Yeah.
So no tourists
So-
in Dill's neck of the woods.
No,
except the
no
one
tourists around the
American guy.
apartment. I don't know. I want to share something, but I don't want to share it because it might bum everyone out.
Oh no.
So-
oh no. Is it bad?
My nan passed away.
Oh
the
man, I'm
holidays.
sorry.
Mm.
Yeah.
If it makes you
So,
feel better.
That's all right.
If it makes you feel better, so you don't be a downer. My grandma had a scare the other night.
Mm.
She fell asleep for 14 hours, give or take.
Jesus Christ.
My aunt freaked out because she was like doing that whole shaking, trying to wake her up, and she wasn't waking up. So she obviously freaked out. Now, keep in mind, my grandmother is 95 years old. She's seen some shit.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
How my grandma is literally like a Toyota that just hit 300,000 miles on the odometer. She's just still ticking. But she's got like stages of dementia now.
Oh, yeah.
Like crazy stages of dementia, and which is normal for a 95-year-old person.
Yeah.
Anyway, she slept for like 14 hours. My mom calls me like upset, distraught. You know, like she's heading over to the house. They're going to see about getting a paramedic, et cetera, et cetera. My mom gets to where my grandma lives at my aunt's house, and grandma is up, awake, and alert, and eating, and surprised that mom is there to see her. And my mom's like, "What the hell just happened?" So Pau and I talked about it. Now, Pau works in medical. She's not a doctor by any means, but she works around them enough and is in medical and has some basic training on this stuff. And turns out, like dementia, it is very common for people to be up like for hours, maybe even a day at a time, not sleep, and then the next day just completely crash for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
it's a thing. And no one like my aunt or anyone that's caring for my grandma really knows that. Now, this is all new to them too, so I'm not putting any real blame on them. This is all new to them. But yeah, it is quite a wild thing. My mom showed up. Grandma was happy as fucking day to see her. And my mom's like, what the hell's going on? You know? So, it's been a wild one. So, Dale, I am sorry to hear about your nan.
Yeah. She was a really wonderful person that basically just had a lot of issues in her life, and I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Sorry. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to put things back to normal. No.
Oh, Dale hit the wrong button. But we could still see him if you were watching it or listening.
You can still see me, but I just pressed something, and now you guys are all small on my screen.
I see what you did.
Oh no! What did he do?
He
deleted the doc.
Oh.
Eric, did you see what I put in live chat?
Let me go see this.
Nothing.
Here.
I didn't do anything. I know what you're talking about.
What the fuck is this?
Your profile picture.
He did that, so I took a screenshot. I'm like, no.
That should be Dill's meet the team photo. I'm gonna have that fixed.
Do it. Do it.
Can I?
You can do whatever you want.
Link that in the chat there.
Yeah. But yeah, my nan was a wonderful person who had a really, really hectic life, and we obviously we had the funeral and everything like that and whatnot, and it was a lovely send off for her and everything like that. And there was a part of me that wanted to be like, completely destroyed by it and everything, obviously, because it's someone who I grew up with for all my whole life and everything like that. But I know what my nan's like, or was like. I know the fact that she wouldn't want me to constantly be wondering about what ifs or anything like that, or if I could have spent more time with her. She would tell me to shut the fuck up and get on with life.
Stop calling you. She'd be like, shut up, pussy, and go live your life. Is that basically what we're getting at?
Literally, that is exactly who she was. She never cared about anyone fussing over her too much. She always was just like, you live your life and you do everything that you should do and whatever you can do, to live your life the best you can. And that's how I remember her. And that's why, even though I am sad that she is gone, I have the memories of her lodged in my brain forever. And I always have her little, mottos and everything like that in my brain of her, life and everything. So, yeah.
We're sorry to hear about your nan. And her advice is on point. She did her thing. What was that? She did her thing, just keep pressing forward, and then the class can't see.
Yes, and now we can get on to whatever Morgan was up to over the holidays.
Yeah, Morgan, what did you do?
Pretty much nothing. I don't even really remember it, other than it felt like summer on Christmas. It was like 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
Did you sleep for 14 hours and just wake up?
No, I actually don't remember how much I even slept over the holidays. I think I just kind of spent it doing a little bit of house cleaning, and then just kind of hanging out with family and friends, played some games. That's about it. Actually, funny enough, I think this was the first year in many years that I did not watch a Christmas movie. Instead, I was actually binging a bunch of horror movies. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. What horror movies were you binging over the holiday season?
So I've never seen I Know What You Did Last Summer until a couple of weeks ago. So
is that the original or the 90s one remake?
Yeah, the 90s one, the sequel to it, and then the newer one.
I have not seen the new one, but I remember the old ones very fondly.
I've heard not good things about the new one.
I would agree with you about the new one.
Is it trash? Is it basura?
That's what I heard.
I'd say it's about a 3-4 out of 10. I wouldn't say it's
that's
great.
Trash.
Ouch.
I was just it. Okay, so okay. I'd say maybe on the highest end I might possibly give it would be a 5. It wasn't super bad.
Stick to your 3 and 4 there.
Yeah, come on,
don't give
be
it
nice.
sympathy.
Don't be nice. Be
don't
honest.
be nice.
We want honesty
Really,
here.
burn it to hell. Burn it to ash.
Do the chat a favor. Do the listeners a
Yes.
favor and give your honest review here.
Yes. Be
I'd-
honest.
There
Don't
were
do an
some.
IGN.
There were some parts of it that I thought were like, okay. So it was like, it was decent, but then near the end, it just kind of went like, what in the fuck? It's just like it. It is. I would probably give that like a 3 or 4.
There you go. See, honest review right there.
An honest review. If it's trash, it's trash. There's not much we
Yes.
can do about it. You know.
No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we watched all of those. What did you watch? Anything else? Like,
I feel like I might have, but I don't remember what. No, I think I might have watched some natural disaster movies about that time too, but I don't remember exactly.
Oh yeah, there was some that are on freaking New Year's Day on like a channel on the live channel. Yeah, they were playing like I was with my granddad, my aunt, my mum. We're having like a homemade beef Wellington for New Year's Day, and like Mum had put the TV on the background. In the background, I just noticed I'm like, why is San Andreas playing in the background? Like, why are we
one?
watching like 2012? Like what
the
the hell?
rock one, right? Like the Rock San Andreas, right?
The rock San
Yeah.
Andreas was
Dude.
playing, and then right after that, it was like 2012, and I'm like, what the hell? Why am I in the noughties again?
That's how they're getting you started. They're like start off the new year with the shit like Twister and Volcano.
Literally.
All the hell that's gonna
Holy
happen to the
fuck.
Earth in 2026. But San Andreas. If you watch San Andreas, my office building is
the one that
literally
fell down
like
first?
the one front and center that goes like collapses
Oh.
to the ground. Like they focus on it, right?
So Eric's basically dead. Gotcha.
Oh.
Right. That's my office building. If you've watched the movie, that is the building I work in, right? And
Oh.
we had when this was pre-COVID when this movie came out, but we had like the earthquake test, like you have to do in the state of California.
Yeah.
You have to do the earthquake test where it's like get under the desk, and then escort,
Yeah.
safety leader escorts the team out to the street, blah, 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 blah. Our safety leader, now bless her heart, she was very energetic and like very positive office girl, right? She comes in, she's like, Eric, you got to get under the desk, it's the test. And I'm like, look, I saw San Andreas. If we have an earthquake of that magnitude, we're fucked.
Yes. Being
Like,
a realist right here.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, I have better chances of jumping out the window and landing on another rooftop next to us and surviving than I do getting under the desk. But it is kind of scary, like when I've been through 2 small earthquakes in my office building, and the building sways.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
Oh,
feel
God.
it rock, and that is by design.
Yes, I gotta assume that like because of you being on a fault line, all your
Yeah.
like modern buildings have to have some kind of earthquake like procedure in them, basically, where they can like withstand the shakes.
Yeah, so like it shakes and sways just enough to like relieve pressure, because if it doesn't shake, it'll buckle and crumble and then
Yeah,
come straight down. But like it is daunting at first when you feel that thing rattle. You're like, whoa. Because it's not like a shake, right? Like when you're low to the
Mhm.
ground. It is a sway.
Yeah.
Because it's so delayed. Like the ground shakes and then it slowly rattles up, the floors.
Yeah.
So it's like a slow sway and you're like, wow. But yeah, San Andreas, no bueno.
no bueno.
No bueno.
I also found out I learned
Mm.
something new about my sister-in-law every year when she comes for Christmas.
Uh-oh.
Something new every year. I found out this girl's one of her favorite movies is Twister. And
The
I'm like,
1994 one?
yeah. And I'm like,
Huh.
Twist? What about? I'm not judging anybody. I'm just like, what about
I
Twister?
will admit, I do like that movie as well. I will say it's a decent movie.
That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
But glad you had a good break of movies and, you relaxed a little, it sounds like. Zenith, how about
Mhm.
you?
Relaxed is probably the very last thing that I did.
Well,
Since we last recorded pod. So not only have I been busy looking after Kitty, my brother and I, we built a kitty cactus tower for her, by the way.
oh,
Nice.
So the landlady, who doesn't know, is basically like a second mom to me. So she's been in and out of the hospital with lung cancer. She's actually back in ER right now.
Oh no.
I just haven't had any time to catch up with her. But she came home for about like a week. Actually, probably week and 2 weeks actually. But so she got to go home like just before New Year's. But she's so on Christmas Day, what we did is we packed up all of our Christmas dinner, and we took it to the hospital, and we had Christmas dinner right there, right in her her hospital room, and it was honestly great. It was very warm, but like we had everything. We had containers, we had paper plates, we had cutlery, we had everything.
Like all planned out, good to go.
Yeah, we made sure it was really special. And then when we got back, Lee came in, and so we got to have my brother come spend time with us on Christmas dinner. So that was really great.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your friend, and hopefully it turns around.
Really hoping.
Yeah, we're all going through some stuff right now. What the hell?
Because otherwise, because the plan is to try and get her home by the summer.
Yeah,
but if things don't turn around, then I got to find a new place to live ASAP.
Yeah, we just have to.
Which is even more stress for you there as well.
Jesus,
because trying to find work has been fruitless for the past couple of years, and then also trying to balance the fact that like Twitch is my full-time job, and if I take time to just process things and try and rest, that's just income that I don't earn. And I mean, obviously like, you shouldn't expect it, but like that's just the reality of it. And it's just once you get sucked into that loop, you can't escape from the hamster wheel.
Yeah,
true. Yeah,
but I have also had a very productive couple of months, because I finally finished my next big stream store update. So I produced about well over like 250 graphics.
Jesus
Christ, man.
And they all like a lot nicer, fancier, more professional. And now after like a lot of like internal discussion, it's now finally ready to completely update the store, which could take a few days because it's a lot of work. I tried to upload 250 objects and come up with descriptions, which I don't really have for like half of them.
You might need your help. You might just have to embrace the AI for once and let it do its thing.
No, absolutely not. Everything I've done was with my own hands, and that's how it will always be. And if it's not made by my own hands, it is me actually paying money for friends
for someone else's hands.
All this stuff for me. Yeah.
These little hands made stuff for him.
Yeah.
Those little hands.
Where's my YouTube shorts and TikToks, Morgan? Get to work.
Yeah.
Get to work.
That's something for you, Eric, when you try and suggest AI right there in the live chat.
Your AI slop bores me. Well,
love
it. I might as well pick the beef with AI now.
Yes. Do it. Punch it.
We are on a brand new PC build here, so if you are in the chat watching us live on Twitch right now and you see any issues, please let us know in the chat and we'll adjust accordingly here, because this is a brand new build. I generally don't do this, but let's just say I panic bought a little bit. The AI world has literally fucked up the computer market. Like literal consumer PC market is completely fucked right now because of AI. So a long story short is all these big AI companies, what is it, like OpenAI, Microsoft,
whatever.
Yeah, whatever these big companies are. OpenAI is the big one. They're the ones that do ChatGPT. They are buying up the manufacturing capabilities of the RAM manufacturers because they need it for data centers, etc. They are buying up all of this manufacturing. And what that's doing is it is holding up, or it is it's having the companies that produce RAM, which realistically there's only 3 companies in the world that produce all your RAM chips. Samsung, Micron, and Hynix, I think is how you say it, or Hynix is how you say it. Those are the 3 companies in the world that produce your RAM. We're talking RAM in your phones, your computer RAM, any device that has a specific type of memory, SSDs, etc., that use memory chips that are RAM. It is made by these 3 companies. So the AI companies have purchased upwards of 40-50% of the production capability from these companies. So what that does is it's reducing the amount of consumer RAM that is available to build your PCs, upgrade your laptops, etc., etc. So right now, DDR4 has almost quadrupled in price, and I think it started back in like October, just after summer. So September, October, like 64 gigs of RAM was like maybe 150, $200 maybe. I might be off on those prices.
Right.
Now it's hitting upwards of $1,000.
Oh.
It's like $800 to $900. Like we're getting close there, right? So it started with the RAM. And then what has happened now is graphics cards also use this same RAM. So now NVIDIA is talking about reducing production of GPUs and everything by 40% to accommodate to adjust to the product supply of RAM.
Yep.
So now graphics cards have shot up in price. Now,
well, that'll explain what I just saw then.
Yeah. So right now, a 50, what's the new one? 5090, I think is the top tier one. A 5090 was sitting at roughly $2,000 to $2,500. I think it was. I could be wrong. Someone can correct me. Now it is shooting upwards over 3, and it's expected to hit 5 for the top end models of a 5090.
Yes.
Jesus.
So I panic bought, and I said, screw this. I went to Micro Center with Pal. Pal already had, RAM, and she had a fairly new PC, like a new CPU and everything. So we were okay there. I was on a 5 to 6 year old build. So I said, you know what? Screw this. I need to do this. I did it. I bought a whole new motherboard, PC, processor, RAM, the whole package there. And then we went and bought graphics cards.
Oh,
because I'm like, I'm not going to get caught up in this whole thing. Like, we're just going to do it now and then not have to worry about it. At least we'll survive the apocalypse if it happens, right?
yes.
So we bought brand new AMD 9070s, which the equivalent is a 5070 Ti, I think it is. So we bought the best cards AMD has to offer right now because they were the most affordable. So we put those in. It's faster than the 3080. It's got more VRAM and everything like that. So I am covered up until, we get through Resident Evil 9 and Grand Theft Auto 6 and all that stuff. So I should be covered. But yeah, it's getting really, really nasty if you want to build a computer.
Yeah.
Really, really nasty. I suggest if you are on the fence of buying parts, jump in now before it even gets worse.
I feel like it's already worse, my dude.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Worser.
It's worser.
I just want the bubble to burst. That's all that has happened. The AI bubble needs to burst.
I'm a powerful worserer.
All of them needs to lose their money, and we can get affordable computer parts now. After that, done.
Yeah,
mine are so old. I think mine are probably older than all of you all's now, but they're still decent. Like I can actually run Nightreign on maximum settings still with my parts, but they are a bit dated.
Nightreign isn't really that demanding, honestly, of a game compared to, let's say, example off the top of my head, like say like a Sony PC game or something like that.
Now, stuff has gotten to the point where people that can't afford DDR5 RAM now, which is super expensive, they're getting all the way back to where DDR3 is starting to sell on eBay. Like that's where we've gotten in this whole scenario. Like people are buying up DDR3 to which is like 15, almost 20 years old at this point, to
Yeah.
just
Oh.
get through this. Now, those are people that, are on super fixed income or whatever and just trying to survive this whole thing. But, PC gaming is going to get really, really weird in the next 2 to 3 years. The AI thing, it's most likely a bubble. We saw this with the crypto crap,
We saw it with NFTs.
We saw with
Yeah.
NFTs and the crypto and all that stuff. Graphic card prices were horrible back then. They're horrible now. RAM's horribly priced now. SSDs are starting to get bad. So if you need one of
Yeah.
those, like,
Honestly,
I do.
it's kind of surprising. I mean, actually kind of not, based off of who's currently sitting in your fucking office, but it's
now
kind
I
of
don't
a
like the
sense of
guy.
where
I don't like the guy. Sorry. I don't like the guy, but I don't necessarily think he has anything to do with this.
yeah. But at the same, it's just the whole like just administration, and the reason why I'm saying that is, I think if it was anyone else, they would be like, "Hey, we need to put in certain guardrails to make sure that AI doesn't get out of hand because A, it's costing people jobs, B, it has security issues, and the fact that UK threatened to be like, hey, we're going to we're going to ban Twitter unless if you fucking smarten up with how your AI is being used.
Yeah.
So, and it's the fact that there's not enough legislation that protects just how rampant and just how there's just no limit to how much people can just abuse AI. Because I'm not worried about Skynet, but what I'm actually worried about is just just how much that's out there is fake.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult now to determine on some stuff what's real versus what's fake.
Yeah.
Now there's obvious blatant shit. I saw Blanca from Street Fighter 2 sitting there with Mean Gene Okerlund in an interview. That's obviously fake, right? But some of the stuff that are using for political pool or political swaying and stuff like that, it's very hard to catch it sometimes.
Yeah. There's a lot of bots that are being used politically.
Yeah, and it's kind of a nightmare. Now, I've always iterated out there that there are, ethical issues with AI, a lot of ethical issues with it. People use it to create art and then just sell it. There's there's a lot of ethical issues with it, right? Now, what's gotten interesting to me is generation after generation works incredibly hard to do things more efficiently, right? They will develop all these tools so they don't have to do their job it doesn't make their job as hard, right? But they go so far as to where they make their job indispensable, or they make their job dispensable.
Yep.
I don't want to work and do all this stuff, so I'm going to come up with this tool that helps me do it faster and quicker, and then the tool takes over, and then they're like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, it's hey, I want to do this way my fancy AI tool can make me lots of money so that I don't actually have to do it myself. And then all of a sudden when someone realizes, oh, this fancy tool makes money without anyone at the wheel, well, why don't we cut out the person making all that money?
And then they sit there all Pikachu face whoa, what happened?
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah.
But there needs to be some kind of. Now, I'm not an expert in any of this by any means, but I feel like there needs to be some regulation as to how much money can be invested in these companies. Because right now, it looks like all the money's just getting shuffled around between these AI companies, and none of these AI companies have really produced anything yet that.
Nope. They've
value.
not made a profit from this yet, and that's why if the bubble bursts, shit hits the fan, and all these companies go bust.
Right, and then they just
all it's really been doing is spreading a whole bunch of random crap that doesn't help anyone.
Right.
And basically it's just really, really bad for the environment.
Yep.
Oh yeah. The data centers and all this stuff and that we have to build. And then speaking of data centers, Microsoft came out and said themselves they are sitting on warehouses full of hardware because they can't get the facilities up fast enough.
Yes, and then there's
Gee.
big protests as well for these facilities too, which is making them slow down even more. Which
Yeah,
good on you guys.
It's all kind of fucked. Anyway, the whole point is computers are getting incredibly expensive right now. Go buy yourself a Steam Deck. Go buy yourself a PC. Go buy a fucking PlayStation, whatever you need, because these are all going to get more expensive.
Yes, and all I've been doing in all this, I've been repainting my house.
You mean AI
Yes.
didn't repaint your house for you?
Nope, I did that with all my own blood, sweat, and hands.
Hey, Grok, paint my house.
Good
Oh my
God, I
God.
can imagine that actually happening if it goes.
It
any
just says
further.
no.
Jesus.
He's like, no.
Jesus Christ.
Even the
Oh.
AI tool tells you to fuck off. It's like, no.
Yeah. No, fuck off. My
Yeah, I'm not
my
doing
bad.
that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I did see that once where someone asked it's like, hey, can you do my homework? And Rock just responded, no, and that was it.
Good.
That's great.
Good.
on a
homework.
much better, more happier note here, did any of you guys score any good video game stuff over the holiday? Did you get to score any game
Ooh.
goodies?
Ooh.
I did.
Kind of. Well, actually, I did. I got Dispatch from you.
Mhm,
And then I got Elden
From
Ring
who, sorry?
Nightreign for PC. I got Peak.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, I have my things now.
Sure list.
Ooh, look at Dill rocking. Dill's got Ghost of Yotai and a copy of Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. I got to go buy that Hyrule Warriors before I forget. I don't even own a Switch too, but
Plus, I got a bunch of Steam ones and gift cards, and then I got a certain game from someone, Erik.
all right. Morgan, did you get any fun game goodies?
I think I did pick up a couple of games over the holidays. I don't exactly remember all of them. I picked up Core Keeper, Tiny Glade, Tiny Garden, some other kind of Sims, and then I was gifted some. But I did also get gifted a D&D dice set. So it looks really nice.
That's cool.
My ears
Yeah.
have perked up. Where's your dice set from?
It's from GameStop. Jane actually got it for me. I think it was a couple of days ago. So I still have it sitting in the bag, but it's like a blue dice set, and then it has a dragon eye in each one of them that moves around when the dice moves.
Nice. I didn't know you played D&D, Morgan.
I've played some D&D inspired games over the years. The very first one that I was exposed to was Neverwinter Nights, which is actually set in the same world as the Baldur's Gate games, but obviously in a different area. That's probably my first exposure to D&D, because I think it is, from what I remember, set it's based off of one of the D&D campaigns, I think, from what I remember. So it's based off of those rules and stuff like that. And then I didn't actually play any tabletop RPG or anything like that over the years. I think my next exposure to anything D&D related was probably Baldur's Gate itself.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3.
On the
Yes.
topic of D&D dice, some good friends of ours that Pow and I play Dungeons and Dragons with, they gifted us each a set of Dispel dice. Now, if you don't know who Dispel are high-end dice company. They make the
Ooh.
high-end fancy stuff. They average about $70 to $80 a set. And they are some of the most gorgeous dice. They each gifted me and Pow a set.
Ooh, shiny.
And I got one called Death by Ooze, which is basically a neon green, and it has a little sword and a shield and everything kind of embedded in the dice.
I thought you said Death by Ooh Woos.
That's what I thought also. I was about to type it in chat.
Ban him now. Sorry.
And then, and then Pal got a really beautiful rose cherry blossom colored type set. It's a very pinkish peach color. And then I got so excited because we went to a Dispel pop-up that was at one of the local game stores in LA. And I got super excited because she had a set of the Elden Ring collab that Dispel did. So it is called the Mesmer's Flame. They did 3 sets, but the one I wanted was the Mesmer's Flame. Dispel,
right.
Dispel is the company if you're looking for it. You can do Dispel Elden Ring collab, and then you'll see them.
Oh, the Mesmer Flame looks very nice.
You roll the dice, and it is liquid core. So when the dice stops, there is liquid fluid inside the dice, sprinkling like it's like spreading around like glitter and stuff, like a snowball kind of.
I wonder what it tastes
Oh.
like.
Liquid core is what they call them, and they're straight up awesome.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Dilgers that bites into one of those like it's a fruit gusher.
I mean, I would.
No.
I would if I could.
No, these are expensive. I'm not doing that. I thought I was
Expensive
dumb.
candy.
I thought I was being ridiculous. I'm like, why am I spending $70 on dice? Like, why? But when you see it
Because
roll,
treat yourself.
when you see it roll, it is glorious. You're like, oh, okay.
It also says right here, if you want to buy on Dispel now, you can get a 10% code off. Just saying.
Oh, 10% code off, you know.
Yeah.
But Pow and I each gifted each other a super awesome game gift here.
No.
Yeah.
Pow.
Ooh,
So
that
this
looks like an electric guitar.
Is that
this,
Guitar Hero?
Is it Guitar Hero?
This is Pow's gift. This is a CKRD or CRKD cracked Les Paul guitar that is officially licensed, and it is for Guitar Hero and Clone Hero.
I think my
Oh,
friend
nice.
Kitty got one of those as well. Yeah.
This fucker is aftermarket. Like, this thing uses like keyboard switches up in the fretboard
wow.
buttons, and then same in
Ooh.
the strum pad. It uses like
That's cool.
keyboard like switches, and then they use like analog sticks to control, like as a mouse control kind of, to get through the menus and stuff.
That's
And then
cool.
And then it has a full like PS Xbox style like button pad right up here, but where the switch is.
Huh.
And then a landing
Ah.
bar.
Nice.
Nice.
This thing has, I think it's, what is it here? It has 9 different presets for different scenarios and different combo, like button combos for whatever you're playing.
Yeah.
This thing is wild. I didn't even know this was a thing.
So using those presets, I bet you anything, you can now set it where, hey, what if I played Elden Ring but with the Guitar Hero controller?
I'm
Oh,
sure
say
somebody
that.
has done it.
There's a content creator that I follow now called Dr. Doot, and he plays it via a saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
I
Nice.
think I heard about this.
Didn't
Yes,
a girl
yes.
didn't
Maybe
a
it was
girl
from
do
you.
it with like a DDR pad?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. DDR dance pad. Yeah.
Fucking insane. I can't even
Yeah.
do it with a normal Xbox controller.
I did 4 times.
Foul saxophonist.
Yes.
then,
Can I now share my favorite gift that I got from Christmas?
Sure. Share your favorite gift.
I'll think about
So,
it.
if you guys remember, I talked about how last December was just gone. It was my 10th anniversary of streaming
Mm-hmm.
and everything like that. I got a very nice surprise gift from my cousin's wife,
Ooh.
who handmade this herself.
Oh,
It's a
that is
Hall
so
of Fame
cool.
award.
That is cool.
For 10 years of a decade of streaming.
For
I
a,
love that.
no, for a
That's
decade
amazing.
of legendary streams.
Yes, legendary streaming.
Legendary.
Oh, I mentioned.
Yeah. Literally, no, yeah, because like I remember my cousin got with that like a cool little like Mario blanket and a game, and then I just like saw that from her wife, and I'm like, what is this? Oh my god, this is my favorite gift of the freaking year.
Nice. Do you keep it on your desk like you're the big dog? You're
I
like,
keep
boom.
it like literally right here on where my shelves are right here.
Yeah, next is like complete white ceramic that just says world's #1 streamer.
Yeah, world's best streamer.
Yeah. So my plan though is that I'm obviously redecorating the house right now with paint and everything like that. I've got an idea of what I'm doing with my room now.
Oh, he's gonna
So
do it.
once I'm basically doing like normal cream walls, but then the back wall here where my PC is facing is going to be a dark navy blue. And I'm putting shelves up, lights up, and I'm basically putting all my cool little trinkets on there. This is going straight like
Oh,
on
he's
one of these
doing
those
it, guys.
shelves.
Guys, he's gonna do the streamer room. He's building his streamer den.
Yes.
Hey.
So yeah, I'm my room's gonna be the last thing that I sort out. I'm getting every other room done first, but then yeah, I'm gonna be probably taking some time from streaming to like do all that basically.
Look out, Morgan. You're gonna have to fight for stream room supremacy now.
I was actually recently thinking about redoing the setup back there.
To what?
I don't
to make
know.
it even more RGB.
Are you gonna
Not
put
in there.
anime
That'd be
girls
nice.
in your?
More.
Are you gonna put anime girls in the background? Are you gonna just make it all uber?
I mean, I
No.
technically already do. I have a bunch of like Funko Pop back there and like a bunch of plushies and stuff.
Oh, I just thought of something, Morgan. You could get that
Yeah.
freaking Razer AI buddy thing on your desk. Has anyone
What?
seen that?
Oh,
have you seen
yeah,
that?
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, let me get a clip of the video. Like, what is it called? Razer AI Companion. That's the one.
Yeah, it's like there's like a little
Project
cylinder.
Ava.
Yeah,
It-
there's like a
this
little
shit is
cylinder with like.
Yeah, it's wild. This shit.
While
like-
Dill pulls that up, yeah, they could fight for stream room supremacy.
There you go. It's in the chat right now. What?
Let me
Look at
take a
all
look
that.
at
It. Even watch the video. It's insane. What
Let's
this
take
is.
a look at this.
I forget where I actually originally saw this. I did see it recently though.
I saw it on YouTube and I was just like, "What the fuck is this? Why is this making me think?"
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Let's see. What do we got here?
Yes.
I've been trying to get the Stream Deck thing all worked out again now that it's a new
Mhm.
build,
Mhm.
and like it keeps going back to the home screen. If anyone knows
Huh.
how to fix that, please let me know.
Could be a glitch in the software, maybe, perhaps.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But here
Have
we go.
you updated it?
I have to check that actually.
Yeah.
So here,
Update. Just everything in the
so
home
what
screen.
is this?
This is your 24/7 AI companion designed to live right alongside you.
Okay.
literally a 3D
why does it
hologram.
look like a trash can?
No. Why does it look like a jar? Why does it look like a jar?
It's just like
It's
it
more
has
like-
like a little projection thing in there.
Yes.
Sorta.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'm gonna click the video. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Oh god, the video makes it even worse.
If I use something like this, I want it to be shaped like a God's face from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh my god, that would actually be fantastic.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Green jacket.
Get on with it.
Look, now we're really vibing.
It looks like Tifa. What the fuck?
It does look like Tifa, yes.
Hey, cutie.
Hi, Amanda. Great brainstorming last night.
Actually,
I don't know.
I need more.
What if we
You
flip
can
the
have like
design
different
here?
commands like
You think it
Ava,
can
you can
work?
have
Nice.
Kira, you can have
you're
Zane, you
onto
can have
something.
Faker from some
All day,
esports
soldier.
series. I don't
we
know.
need more air support.
This is why I can't buy
Shot.
RAM.
Nice one.
Yeah, this is why you can't buy RAM.
Maybe aim for
This
the head
is this
next
shit's
time.
why.
Break line of sight.
Switch to burst fire mid-range.
Oh, dude.
GG. That was
Yes,
amazing.
it's
Ready
No.
for it again?
No.
This is Project Ava, your AI desk companion.
well. Now you know why all the RAM's gone. It's gone to this.
Do you think they know we're actually calling the shots?
Oh,
They used to
let's
make
keep it that
programs
way.
that you could launch. This was like probably back in the early 2000s. There were like programs that you could like launch on Windows where you can have somebody dancing on your desktop. Now we've got somebody that you have like a projection of that can dance on your
No, we don't
desk.
So-
need this.
no.
If you're someone like me that has your computer in the same room as your bedroom, what happens if
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
if you're
Oh,
doing
no.
it with your partner?
I
Oh,
knew it.
no. I
And
knew it
your
was
AI
gonna go to-
companion is just saying, "Hey, are you doing the 69 right now? Are you really giving it to her?
As
Oh,
usual
Are you
with
sure
Zen.
you pulled out in time?"
As usual with Zen, it always revolves around sex. Like, good God, man.
It's just,
What if it
why
comes
would
like?
they
What if
have
it fires
this?
up? What if it fires up and it's like, okay, where are we dropping? You know, like,
Where we drop?
Oh. Where are we drum boys?
The package has now been delivered.
yeah, package drop.
Package has been delivered. Ooh.
Yeah, slap that ass. You got this. I believe in you.
Morgan has just given me a way to make this stream money.
Oh, no.
What do you mean?
I got a whole new role for you, Morgan.
It was like Morgan's going to come on you,
Yeah.
AI
And
companion.
this time, it's a paid opportunity.
Morgan is now the official Good Friends, Good Games AI companion.
Yes.
I will be your AI companion.
Yeah. And it
We're in
has to have, like, a
trouble,
southern
guys. We're in
accent.
trouble.
No. We might be in trouble morally, but
Yeah.
financially.
Financially, we're okay.
Yes.
We can
The
now
money.
fund the podcast.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
How much is this AI companion? How much?
It's I don't even know if actually there's a pricing listed for it. It just says reserve now, and that's it.
Just reserve now.
That's all it says.
There's got to be a price for this. Hold on. Razer. I'm tempted to purchase one of these just to see what the hell it does.
As long as it's a reasonable price, sure.
I wouldn't imagine it'd probably be like any more than maybe, I don't know, like 150 or something.
It is a $20 deposit according to the Google AI here.
Some users speculate it could be 100 to 200 or more, but it's unconfirmed.
And you'll
Okay.
definitely
Final
have to
price.
run that social experiment for us, Eric, and see exactly
No, I'm buying
how...
it for Dill.
Have any of you guys
Well-
seen Eddie Burback's AI video recently? The one when he did an experiment with like.
no, I haven't, but I need to
so-
see that.
It's dude, mate, you should watch it. It's a fucking fever dream. That entire video from start to finish, like holy shit, you know, it's insane.
Let me put the Project Ava thing in the chat here. Just in case any of you want to peruse this thing, feel free. Okay, Dill, I'm not going to buy you a Project Ava. I'm not going to do it, okay?
You bought
But I
me
have to know. I
Spider-Man
have to
Miles
know.
Morales, that'll do.
I have to know. Would your AI companion be Lady Dimitrescu, or will it be Ada Wong?
Don't make me choose.
Do I need to purchase you 2 Project Avas?
That sounds more like it.
But then it doesn't work, because then you just have 2 devils on your shoulder.
Oh yes.
I need
The
one to
best
be
kind.
like the morally correct one in a way, and then the other one to hit your evil
Is there
side.
such a thing as a morally correct person, Eric?
Touche.
Probably
Touche.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used logic to win the argument.
God, congratulations. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Guys, we got to talk about this a little bit here. And now I know we're a little behind. We're a little behind on this here. But it looks like, well, Dill already finished this, but Zenith just finished this. I am almost done with this. Morgan doesn't look to have touched this.
Wait, what?
But we got to talk about Dispatch. All
I
right.
know.
Oh, I have it. I just haven't had a chance to play it yet.
Yeah,
God damn
yeah,
it.
Morgan. Merry Christmas.
Failure.
Glad to
Failure.
see I could make it to the top of your gaming pile.
What do you mean? I didn't get a chance to touch it yet. I'm sorry.
Why do you sound like Tiny Tifa? Tiny freaking Tina when you
She's
did
doing
that?
it in
Like,
the AI voice now.
really?
That's her for the rest of the pod.
yeah. Tiny Tina has joined the pod, everyone.
Okay. Let's talk about Dispatch here. All right. Because I feel like people are going to cause, I feel like I might cause a small uproar with this, right? Morgan, get your clip ready.
Okay.
Dispatch might eclipse my opinion of Game of the Year here.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going on a
spicy.
limb here, right? This might be my Game of the Year. This might be my actual game of 2025, even though I'm not quite
I'll
done yet,
accept
but I'm
that.
pretty close.
I'll accept that because Dispatch was in my top 3 from 2025. So
Okay.
They said that it would have been possible if it came out sooner.
Yes.
Dispatch is a fan-fucking-tastic game.
Yes.
Okay, now we'll start with we'll do this all in the conversation here, right? But it's mostly about Dispatch. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is fucking a god tier game.
Mm.
It is a god tier game. This is okay. Zenith is showing off his 33
And
shirt.
welcome back, guys, to episode 50 of Potomac Clair Obscur Section 33
The
all over
Expedition
again.
33 podcast. We are on episode
Yes.
50.
Anyway,
there's no escaping.
We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But just to kind of for the premise, Clair Obscur is a god tier game here, right? It is one of those games that comes once in a generation. It is up there with the echelons of your Chrono Triggers, your Ocarina times. Like, this is epic gaming in terms of what Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is, right? I'm not taking any of that with. But I think for me, from a personal standpoint, Dispatch has come in as an underdog and absolutely just kind of...
Yes.
Clair Obscur is an amazing experience, but Dispatch is just an all-around fun game.
It's a nice bite-sized fun game as well. It's like not like a super long game, but you can just like enjoy it. Like it's like a little bite-sized kind of thing. Nom.
Right. It is it is one of these things where all of the Telltale stuff is like, well, the early Telltale stuff is fantastic. You know, your Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, the early Telltale stuff is great, right? What Ad Hoc has done here is, I think, leaps and bounds above what Telltale accomplished. The way they they do storytelling is kind of dark, but it's all done within this like layer of humor.
Yep.
That almost kind of takes away from the idea that you're playing a really dark video game, but because it's layered with all this humor. And then I found it hilarious because I actually did dispatching for a living for like 5 years. I did dispatching for a living for 5 years, alarm dispatching, right? And I am horrible at the dispatching parts of this game.
Oh no!
I was horrible at them.
Oh,
right?
no.
Like most of my stuff averaged between like 40 and 60% until I started figuring out the pairing.
Good scrub. I had 83% success rate.
Yeah, I started figuring out the pairings way too late in this thing. Now I'm not done, so try to be minor or minimal with the spoiling here.
I'm not saying anything.
I think I'm 2 episodes away from the end, so I've got like another hour, maybe hour and a half.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, I'm 2 episodes away from the ending here because I started to like bulldoze the thing because I was working on Yakuza. But we'll get back to that in a second. But the dispatching aspects of this thing are really fun and challenging in a way because you may nail it right on the head. Sometimes the system just fucks you and says nope.
Oh yeah.
It just bounces you right out of that little border, that qualifying border.
Fun facts. I saw someone post about Dispatch and how they had a 99% success rate on that, and it's still fucked up. It still fucked them over.
Aww.
The storytelling in this, the way the characters interact through the full motion scenes, and then like depending on the choices you make, your team camaraderie like grows among the team. And it really creates this fun, like, atmosphere for what you're playing. Like, it is an enjoyable experience that I think was a bit of a refresher from the up and down roller coaster that Clair Obscur was.
Yes.
So, like I said, hot take, but this might eclipse Clair Obscur for me just for the sake of the year.
That's fair.
Because, like, Clair Obscur, when you start it and you play it, it kind of like hits you in the feels and you're like, oh shit, what am I getting into?
Not to say
where,
that
like,
Dispatch also doesn't hit you in the feels, because it definitely has those moments where it just goes,
oh yeah.
"Ah."
Yeah. But I want to hear what you guys have to say about Dispatch here, because Zenith, you just finished it. What's the opinion you have on this?
Absolutely fantastic experience that was very cozy, inviting, fun, and even just like the dispatch segments where you got to work with the heroes, which is great because like the banter like definitely what took like, not that it was like monotonous, because like it was fun seeing like, you know, who synergized and being able to seek, you know, trying to like min-max like getting as many successful dispatches as possible. But like the team like chemistry was just lots of fun, and I had a great time. I do have some thoughts, but I'm gonna wait until sometime after you've had a chance to not only play the game but do more than one playthrough,
Yes.
if you can.
For the sake of the conversation, is there anything we can kind of talk about on now that we're on the topic of it, or certain aspects of the topic that you
No.
want to? No?
No.
Okay. No.
There's too
Alright.
many spoilers that you can talk about that game, and someone hasn't played it yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just because like the branching paths and stuff.
Yeah. It's this is definitely going to go through because it's relatively short. I think you could do this thing in 6 to 8 hours.
Literally, like 8 hours
Yeah.
is the minimum you could probably take to play because of that. I mean, as each episode's like probably an hour each, depending on how what your choices are, what you do. Mine was 10 hours only because I was trying to get a certain ending, basically. So I was redoing stuff.
I think one of my regrets I have right now is I didn't take notes of which dialogues I picked, because I'm assuming the dialogues you pick have an effect on it. Or I know the major choices you make.
I will not say until you finish the game.
Okay, because like I feel like I should have tracked that. But then, well, it tracks the major stuff for you.
It tracks the major stuff and has interesting different conversations with certain characters, especially. But there is an element to it of like what ending you do get. But I will not say any more until you've beaten the game.
Yeah, it'll be done by the next pod. Like I probably intend on finishing this like today or tomorrow because I'm that kind of hooked on it. It kind of sat by the wayside for a minute. I got like 2 or 3 episodes in and was really into it, and then I was like, oh, I got to get to work on Yakuza. And then that is a whole different undertaking, which I'll talk about in a second here, or in a little bit. But who is your favorite character out of this whole thing? I feel like we could share that.
I feel like mine's obvious.
Oh, I
Is
think
it?
I know.
Is it the demon girl?
That's
actually no. My favorite was actually Sonar.
Oh, you're Sonar. Nice.
Okay. The bat.
Yeah, Charlie.
Was it
Moist
Charlie?
Critical.
Yeah, Moist Critical. Okay. I wasn't a fan of the bat, so you can obviously figure out what I did in a specific part of the game.
Yes,
I didn't like the bat at all.
I just had fun because I felt like he was like he had like more like charisma that he knew what to do with. So I kind of just leaned into it, and also with like the pairings, I felt was just really funny.
Yeah.
So I had a great time, using him an awful lot. But what about you guys?
Okay, Dill, for you, was it the demon girl?
No.
Even
though she was cool. No, she's not my favorite character.
Which one was it?
Invisigal.
Okay,
I knew it.
You had a thing for Invisigal, huh? Who doesn't have a thing for Invisigal? Let's be real here.
I mean, here's the thing about the game. The game somewhat interested me and everything like that. And I saw Vizzy and I was like, okay, Vizzy's very hot and cool. I'll definitely look at TV players. And then I found out she's voiced by Laura Bailey. That's all I needed to know.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Invisigirl's Laura Bailey, right?
Yes. She's literally my BA crush.
Aw.
Yes.
Does Laura Bailey have a cameo, everybody?
Somewhere, probably.
Maybe.
I'm looking this up right now.
She probably does. I don't know.
Happy birthday, Dill.
That's coming soon, by the way. Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Okay. We cannot get Laura Bailey, unfortunately.
That's fine. I don't care.
We can get Neil for Morgan's birthday.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah.
We can definitely get Neil.
Oh, I need to finish that game one of these days. I
What,
just don't have
Baldur's Gate
hard
3?
space. Yeah.
I need to go back and start it again. Jesus.
Yeah, you need like 100
Yeah.
hours.
I need
That's
a
an
full
adventure.
freaking 2 months or something like that. 3, maybe half the year, actually. Half the year probably will do, yes.
I have like 100 hours in Act 1 because I just keep restarting it.
Jesus.
Yeah, we could totally get Neil Newbon in here. We could get Michael Buffer.
Ooh, all right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dispatch is a fantastic game, and like,
Good.
and
I'm glad you guys
pretty
like it.
I'm pretty close to where they're like, I might really be blown away by this versus Expedition 33, and I didn't think that was possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why I was in my top 3.
Dill,
Excuse me.
what was that? That sounded like it hurt.
Tiny burp. Yeah.
It sounded like
runs
it
good
hurt.
gas. Yeah, that sounded like the ones that actually like hurt your
Oh,
chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one
you're
actually
like,
did
oh,
hurt.
your
Fucking
throat.
hell. That was my
Alright,
food trying to
Dill-
come back up. Ooh, yeah.
Dill's got a bunch of
Oh.
crazy stuff going on here.
When do I not?
When you're not, okay. I don't even know where to start with this. Look, I want to know more about Pokemon Legends ZA now that Dill has done and I'm just here to ruin Zenith's life.
Yay,
Dill,
time to
I-
talk.
Dill, I misread your Elden Ring Nightreign. I thought that said the Foreskin
Foreskin
Hollows.
shit. I just read it.
Hang on a
like
second.
that
Let me
too,
let me
what he
fix that
said.
real quick.
What fucking Harry Potter movie was that?
There you go.
I-
There you go.
I think it's really funny that like just a moment before Zen said that, I actually saw that it looked like it said foreskin. Also,
You two just DM each other like, why has Dill been playing for
Yeah,
Foreskin? What the hell's
the
going on here?
Foreskin of the Apocalypse.
The
They're just
Foreskin
texting
Awakens,
between
everyone.
each other. They're just texting between each other. Does that say foreskin?
Oh, dude.
Is that the title of this pod?
Probably, yeah.
Foreskin
Foreskin
Hollows.
The Foreskin Hollow.
But can you put it like 4 because because
No,
like, there's
no.
4 people on this pod?
I fucking have the
Yeah.
not only do I have the title, I have the freaking image you can use.
Oh no!
The
It's gotta be-
Foreskin Hollows, and you can literally use an image of one of the Undertaker character from the DLC licking a wall. That's an actual cutscene in the game, by the way.
Oh my god!
but like, huh? Like
Yeah,
that?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, actually licking a wall. I
like
have
the
witnessed this
fucking Willy
cutscene.
Wonka Schnozberry.
If you want, I can get a
screenshot, Dill.
clip of me reacting to that because Jesus Christ.
It has
Yeah.
to be above 720p. So if you can make that happen, I can use it.
Oh, that's fine. Mine's 1080p.
Okay, there you go. The
Um,
Foreskin Hollows. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's now that Dill has done a bunch of Pokemon Legends ZA. Is it still a mess? Is it still a disaster?
So the DLC, from what it is, the DLC is as follows. It basically is. It's somewhat kind of like a roguelike in which you have to create donuts from ingredients you get from berries, and you feed these donuts to a Pokemon called Hooper. It opens these little dimensional pockets, and you go in them, and you have a set amount of time to do challenges and catch Pokemon. And that's basically the DLC in a nutshell. And the DLC itself adds another 132 Pokemon in the dex to it, basically, which is like half roughly like half, just over half of the dex of the main game. So like, yeah. And that's
Are
basically the
they-
whole premise of like the entirety of the DLC. It's similar. It's basically that the characters all have to work out why these dimensions are popping up out of nowhere, and then you go through a whole journey and arc, and you do different like things, and you catch different Pokemon. There's new Mega Evolutions as well, ranging from the to the dear God, what kind of eldritch horror is this? Basically.
Are they getting lazy about the Pokemon they're coming up with? Has the South Park joke come true where it's just straight up shoe? Like it's just a shoe?
Not a shoe, no. I will say I think the Mega Evolutions they introduced in the DLC are more impressive than the main game. I will say that. And everything like that. But it's I mean, the only thing that I'm like struggling with the DLC is I played it for on and off for over a month throughout December and part of January, and I still have 11 Pokemon left to find in the decks of the DLC. The reason being is that when you get to the end game of the DLC, you've unlocked what you can do is what's called a special scan, which can get you rarer Pokemon, even legendaries that you can find in these dimensions, basically. But it requires you to amass 25,000 research points every single time you want to do one. And even then, the scan is random, so you don't know what you're going to get. You could get something that you already have, or like everything like that. So I did that for a while, and then I started getting burnt out from it, and I was just stuff like that because I was just like, my brain can't take any more of this. Please help me. Yes. So like, yeah, the DLC story I think is good. They've introduced like my favorite legendary Pokemon in the entirety of the franchise as well, which I loved. But like, it's a grind. It's a grind to like get everything done in the game. In the DLC. So,
would this game have been better received by you had the DLC content actually been in the regular game?
Yes. They definitely separate it out to like, because this feels like post-game content, that they could have easily introduced into the base game to make it longer, and they didn't because money.
Yeah.
How much does this DLC cost again?
£25, which is $30.
Do you get it if you sign up for that like Nintendo Online thing?
No.
Jesus
If only,
Christ.
huh?
Why would they do that? Huh?
To be fair though, I didn't pay a penny for the DLC. I had a gift card from work, so my work paid for DLC.
The work paid for this DLC.
Yes.
So would you have bought the DLC anyway if you didn't have the gift card?
Shut up.
The truth.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course you would.
there it
Shut up.
is. I hope Morgan clipped that. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
They've got to be burnt out on making these things. They've got to be.
Well, have you seen them make like that one game that has absolutely nothing to do with Pokemon?
Yeah, Beast of something. Yeah, they're supposed to be getting another trailer for that, I think, soon or something.
It's called what? Beast of what?
Beast of something. Hang on, Game Freak.
Yeah, so it's a game that looks kind of like Monster Hunter, sort of.
Beast of Reincarnation, that's the one.
Yeah,
it generally looks very good,
and it's a multi-platform.
Yeah.
So it's not like exclusive just to Switch.
PS5, my PC, Xbox.
You can tell that they're just fucking dumb with shovelware for the Pokemon series.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How are we going from Pokemon to this?
I don't know.
Yeah, they do know how to make games. It's just, for some reason, I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah. It's a mystery.
Yeah.
I feel like if Pokemon gave them unlimited time and unlimited money, they can make one hell of a Pokemon game. I feel like if that's what they did.
Oh,
because I think this is basically an example of what happens when Game Freak have enough money and unlimited time. Basically. But with Pokemon Company, and like Nintendo, they give them a time limit and a strict budget. Pretty much.
This is... I'm sorry, I'm still looking at this Beast of Reincarnation. This is like Ghost of Yotai level fucking...
It's like Ghost of Yotai meets Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, why are we not playing this?
Well, it's not out yet, that's why.
Yeah.
There's no release date for this. This can go in the chat also. I tried to pull it up on the web browser, but
I
it didn't
think
show
they've
up for
said
whatever
in the
reason.
next Xbox showcase they're doing this month or next month or something like that, they're going to be showing more of this.
Yeah, during the Xbox show, that just kind of shows that like I kind of wonder if they're making this as one middle finger to Nintendo,
It
saying,
wouldn't
"Hey,
surprise me.
can you please give us more time to develop Pokemon games?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I'm sorry, this looks glorious.
it does look good. Yeah. So yeah. So it shows that when Game Freak have enough time, they can make a good quality looking game. That's the thing. And Pokemon Company aren't giving them enough time. Maybe this is Game Freak's way of saying, hey, Pokemon Company, give us more time and we can make an excellent Pokemon game. Give us more time.
I know we've battered and bruised Pokemon for numerous times in here. But I feel like they don't want them to, like, what's the word? It's the Call of Duty effect, right? Like, you don't want like long development times on these Pokemon games, because the longer the development time is, the less games they're selling in the Pokemon franchise.
The Pokemon franchise has so many other things they sell, though. They'll make the money back very easily.
Right, but it's all tied to like marketing, right? Because like if you don't have the new Pokemon game, you can't sell the new trading card boosters or whatever with the new Pokemon characters. You can't sell the plushies. Yeah, you like it's like a fucking like a mudslide of shit if you can't get a Pokemon game out there, right? Because it's all a game. It's all revolving around the marketing of Pokemon. Like, what do we sell? Now that I'm looking at this game that they're working on, Beast of Reincarnation, check it out on Steam. It looks like, these guys can make a damn fucking good video game.
Yes.
And they can make a Pokemon of epic proportions. Oh, well, let me take that back. Can they make a Pokemon game that looks as good as this and have it be, running on a Switch 2? That's the question. But
probably with Switch 2, like, hardware's better than the Switch 1.
Yeah,
because
I feel like
I've seen a video of early builds of Pokemon Legends ZA, like 2023. It had buildings with actual detail on them. Like, I'm talking full-on detail, full-on, like, looks of like an actual building and everything like that. The reason why they ditched that is because they wanted it to run on the Switch 1.
Man,
yes.
I may be even in the boat here where like Game Freak needs to get Pokemon elsewhere, because but Nintendo would never let that happen.
No, they won't. They have a tight grip on it because Pokemon is a multi-billion-dollar franchise.
Yeah, and even then, like, if I was Game Freak, even despite not having the ability to just produce whatever they want, and they're kind of restricted to Pokemon, they still make a bunch of money from the Pokemon franchise. So it's like, yeah, we could leave, do whatever we want, but the money, though.
Yes.
I mean, this is, my mind's blown on this. This is glorious looking.
Yeah.
Like,
anyway, the DLC's, good.
Yeah, let's go back to the actual topic of discussion, Pokemon ZA DLC.
The DLC is good, and it has enough content in it where, like, I've already put like 40 more hours into the game, at least, from like the quest lines, the main story, the dex grinding. The only thing I've left in the DLC now is the dex, and as I said, because of like how grindy it is, I kind of took a breather from it so I could focus on other games, pretty much. So, yeah, and that's my story so far.
Well, it's out there. Pokemon ZA, Mega Dimensions, DLC, $30, in the Nintendo eShop. All right, so Elden Ring: The Foreskin Hollows is the DLC for Nightreign.
Yes, and this DLC is, I think it's less than $20 for the DLC.
See? That I can live with.
Yeah, so it's less than $20. It introduces 2 new characters you can play as, the Undertaker and the Scholar. And introduces 2 new bosses as well. Actually, technically 3, because they released an Everdark version of one of the bosses too in the game. These bosses are the Balancer and the Dreglord, basically. Yes, very fancy. The Balancer is... Dreglord.
Draglord. Okay.
D-R-E-G. Dreg.
Okay. I thought you said
Yes.
drag at first. I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's all right. Yes, the balancer is basically 3 of you versus 7 like angel-like looking creatures, essentially, that you have to like take down one by one, and then when you get to a certain point and you take them all down, one of them basically becomes like a full-on angel, and then you have to like take on all of them powered up, essentially. Yeah, so that's a fun one. And then the Dreglord is what comes after the balancers are gone. Because when you beat the balancers, it literally says balance disrupted. And when that happens, the Dreglord appears. And the Dreglord is what I describe as calamity incarnate.
Okay.
It is a walking force of madness that you gotta pray that you can fucking defeat, essentially. And it is a really tough boss fight. The balancer itself took me about 5 attempts to do. The Dreglord was more like, I think, somewhere between like the 15 or 20, because of how insane the boss fight is, honestly, with it. It's on par with the final boss fight in the base game, honestly.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and luckily you have 2 new characters to use as well, the Scholar and the Undertaker. The Scholar I've not played with too much. The Undertaker is one of my new favorites that I've played as, where she basically has an ult, which is a full-on bone missile. She turns into a full-on bone missile, and a cool thing about her, one of her abilities, is that if someone else has an ult and uses that ult, her ult automatically charges up again. You can just spam bone missile over and over again on enemies. It's really fucking cool.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
The Steam reviews here are mostly negative.
For what?
There are a
Interesting.
lot of complaints about the map.
Oh, yes. That's one bad thing I will say about the DLC. The map is very... I will say that. Yeah, so the map itself, when they introduced the DLC, they introduced a new map. The map itself is a lot smaller compared to the normal map, and also there is like ways you can basically fall to your own demise in it, like fall from gravity. And also, when I do the DLC map, I've never been able to max out my levels at all. At all. I always struggle to do it because the time limit for it is a lot shorter compared to the time limit for like the normal map. So like, yeah, I don't blame people for being mad about the map. The map is pretty bad to deal with, honestly. That's like the one negative I will say about the DLC. The map's just like, very unbalanced.
Yeah, and I already have like issues with like the major map because my last Elden Ring Nightreign run, I was in like an underground area where all like the torch guys are, and once you like have like an oopsie there, especially when like the ring is closing in, good fucking luck leaving. No, you're just gonna die again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it's a 9.5 game for me, but it's also feels like if you're not partnered with someone who really knows what they're doing, or if you already know what you're doing, it just kind of like takes like what could be a 9.5 experience for me and brings it down to like a 7 out of 10.
You're just in for a bad time.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I've had about like 60% of the time I'm having a great time with friends, and then there's the 40% of the time just thinking I probably could be playing something else.
Or you get stuck on the environment, like trees.
Not just that. There's like a list of like things that I just struggle with, and where like I get it, like the fact that I've had like a lot of fun in those like 60% of the time maps, but then this 40% of the time, sometimes it's just like just me being stupid or me just making a mistake of where to go. And then there's just times where it's like, all right, they should make some corrections with this because, you know, this doesn't even feel like it's not even my fault. And it's just game design. And I don't know why this hasn't been like adjusted.
So we're looking at a FromSoft like miss here, huh?
Yeah. The DLC has some good points, but the map is probably the biggest weakness of them all. Honestly.
On the topic of FromSoft, I got to the second boss in Bloodborne.
Oh, Bloodborne.
Some
is that
white white angel bitch in a church.
Oh, what's her name? Oh God, I haven't played Bloodborne for a while.
I don't remember what her name is, but she's nasty.
Alicia.
She whips
So
like her tail at you or something. She's nasty.
Oh, I'm trying to remember now. Bloodborne.
That's a great fight.
It is a great fight. I'm just trying to remember her name now.
Bloodborne is still a great fucking game.
I'm enjoying it though.
Oh, dude, it is. I wish I'd spent more time on it over the holiday, but like it is a fantastic fucking game. Level navigation on it's getting easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of these boss fights are brutal.
Amelia. Is that her name?
I think that's the one, yeah. I think that's the
Vicar
one.
Amelia,
Yeah.
that's the
Vicar of Amelia.
Yeah. It's like the first
Vicar.
it's the first boss you get with the companion.
Yes.
And then you can take the companion in with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a topic for another day. But that's Elden Ring Nightreign. I gotta say the right title or else I'm gonna look stupid.
Yes.
The Elden Ring Nightreign Forsaken Hollows. It is currently $15 DLC up on Steam. I'm gonna assume it's the price on the other two platforms as well.
Yeah.
So if you it's the reviews are average. If you're inclined and you're a FromSoft freak, then maybe this is up your alley. Go check it out. Okay. We got to know about Final Fantasy X before we
Oh yes.
what are you thinking, Dale? This is one of your first Final Fantasies, right? Like your first major ones? That's not 7?
Major old ones, yes.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that because I've played 7 Remake, Rebirth, and I've done a little bit of 15. So this is my first, this is my first, I would say, classic Final Fantasy because I think after 10 is when they started deviating away from turn-based combat and became more like action-based combat.
I think it's 12 or
what
13, I think, is when they got to. I don't know. Maybe Zenith can correct it. I think it's 12 or 13 where they start getting into like more action-oriented combat.
Yes.
Yeah, 12 was a bit more action.
Yeah.
Actiony. And then 13, it was like it wasn't turn-based anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's from what I gather from that. So far, I am liking the game. The game has been an interesting ride. I know it's a remaster from the 2001 original title, but for a game from 2001, it actually looks pretty good for what it is.
Yeah.
I will say. The voice acting is like hit or miss for me. I will say that. I feel like, there's
it's very early voice acting.
Yeah, very early voice acting. I will say the CGI like cutscenes in the game though are beautiful. Like holy shit, they do look so damn good. Yeah, I think you guys have all played 10, haven't you? All of you.
I have not played 10 like personally, but like I watched my brother play a lot of it. Like my brother was literally midnight pick up Final Fantasy X at midnight at GameStop. Like that was
fair enough.
Fair
enough. I have viewed the underwater date scene. Basically, and that's my favorite scene so far. I think I've watched in the entirety.
No spoilers
of
for Pal because Pal is trying to work her way through this thing and she's having a hard time, but she's working on it.
Yeah. I can understand that. The thing that I'm really appreciating though from playing Final Fantasy X is the community is very active in Final Fantasy X. I've had a lot of new people. Yeah. I've had a lot of new people come into my channel and say, "Hey, you're playing this for the first time?" I'm like, "Yeah, I love this game." And then if I struggle or anything like that or whatnot, they've always got like advice and tips and whatnot and stuff. Like, especially with the freaking one of the villains in the game, his boss fights are super like, oh my god. But then like, if they notice if they start struggling, they give me a little tip just to like help out with getting past it because they've been there before and they know all the ins and outs of the game and how everything works. So yeah. Yeah, but I've had a lot of new people come in and like just be really nice and whatnot, and just kind of help me out on my journey for Final Fantasy X and everything. And yeah, my favorite character was Waka, but then he started being really rude to Riku, so I was just like, no, you've gone off. I've
How
gone
dare
off you
you?
now.
Get out
Oh
of this
yeah,
party.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah. But you
Um,
know, then but Waka has now since improved in my eyes again because of plot of the entire of the
Oh,
game and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. So, but yes,
it's a
But
big
yeah.
one too. Like I said, I haven't personally
is.
played it hands on, but like my brother did a lot of it, and I
I've
just remember because Go ahead, I'm sorry, continue.
Nearly 40 hours in the game now in the span of the last like nearly 2 weeks that I've played it. Pretty much.
Morgan, what is the time run on Final Fantasy X, give or take?
Howlongtobeat.com will tell you that. Howlongtobeat.com.
I
Final.
was just in Steam. I
Fantasy
think. Well,
X.
at least I don't know what the average runtime is, but for me, it took. It's like I played about 55 hours.
Okay. It says
That's a hefty
45 and a half hours on average on howlongtobeat.com.
Dang.
Yes.
I remember, yeah, my brother picked it up, and this is what Final Fantasy X was a PS2 release.
2001, according
so it's a
to
PS2.
what I saw.
Yeah, PS2.
I just remember watching it, and I was like, wow, these cutscenes look really great, right? But then I noticed, like, at least in my personal opinion, they kind of abused the cutscenes because they wanted to show like the power of the PS2 at the time with the cutscene. So like everything's a fucking cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they did a lot in Final Fantasy VIII where there's like a lot. Well, and I guess Final Fantasy VII, where you see like your characters are all they're all like pixelated, but you just see like all the CGI. There's actually way more of that in FF8 than 7, apparently.
Yeah, and the transition between the gameplay and then the cutscenes is quite interesting too, because I'm like, I'm watching the cutscene and they're all talking. Oh, hello, it's a CGI scene now, because they just cut straight to it and everything. So
they have now like modded, like people have gotten PS2 modding to the point where you can basically just stick a hard drive in the PS2 hard drive slot.
Yeah.
And load your ROMs and then use a memory card to, bypass it all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have a PS2 sitting in a storage unit. I might grab it just to see what it would be like.
I have a PS2 right down here.
Really? Who gave you a PS2? That was way before your time, sir.
Well, no, because I had a PS2 growing up.
Did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my PS2 died, and I got this PS2. Oh, I remember. It was when my mum worked as a cleaner for a pub, and the pub was like, renting a place out for this couple, and they went to go check it on one day because they hadn't paid rent for a while. They scalped. And all that was left behind was a few knickknacks and a PS2 with some games. So my mom was like, I'll have that. My son likes PlayStation. I'm like, okay, done.
I need to know what games came with this PS2. Do you remember? Like, what did they leave?
I think there was like a Tomb Raider game in there, from what I can gather as well. And some Need for Speed games were in there as well.
Okay. No Madden, no Madden, no.
I've not looked in what's in the bag for a while, so I'm not too sure. I'll have to check when I'm like doing my room up just to see.
That's
what
awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, people have figured out how to like mod it with a hard drive, and then you can load like all the ROMs off the hard drive. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that PS2 stuff is long gone. There is no way to play it.
Oh yeah. No, that's
yeah.
Yeah. There was one issue that I came across though with playing this game because it's old hardware. It's old technology. There's a glitch that happens with some of the cutscenes, which is called the green screen glitch.
Ooh.
Oh,
where some cutscenes will just appear as a green screen rather than the actual cutscene. It's due to a memory issue of the game itself. But luckily someone came into my chat and said, hey, to fix this, there's a 4 gig patch you can just download online, download it, install it into the files directly into the director of the game, and it should work fine.
Is this like a Nexus mod thing? Like a Nexus mod patch?
It's not even a Nexus mod. A community Final Fantasy modern team made it, basically.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
So like I downloaded that and no issues since then at all. The
That's
gameplay's
good.
fine. Yeah.
That
yeah.
is Final Fantasy X, and then I think
Yes.
it's 10-2 remaster. I think it is.
10 and 10-2 remaster came out in 2016 on Steam. I will let you know if it makes you cry, because as far as I can tell, the ending does make everyone cry from what I've been told.
Oh no. Yes,
Yes.
it is called the Final Fantasy X 10-2 HD remaster.
Yeah.
I'm getting a price right now. I am getting into.
It was $7.99 when I picked it up on a sale.
Yeah, it is very affordable if you catch it like at
Yes.
sale time. It's very affordable.
Yeah.
As
I
of
feel
right
like
now,
after they're done with 7, remaking 7, they could probably do 10 next, honestly, because I feel like that'd be
I think
quite a
the
good
rumor
candidate.
is 9. 9 and
9?
6 seem to be the rumors.
9 and 6 would be rumors. 10 would be a good candidate, honestly, for a remake, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
It is
Down the
currently
line.
$29.99 on Steam, so I'm assuming that's the full price.
That's full price, but wait for us the next sale for
Yeah.
spring sale. It'll be $7.99 probably.
It always
like
goes down
$10.
under $10, yeah, during sale time.
Yeah.
There you go. That is 10 and 10-2 remaster. All right. Let's go ahead and let's move on to Zenith over here.
Zenpai.
Zen has done Dispatch. We talked about that earlier. I want to know about Secret of Evermore, because I think we picked for you Metroid Prime, but Secret Evermore was one of the candidates.
Yep. You guys picked Secret of Evermore, and so I liked playing Secret of Mana, and I actually didn't take me long when digging into this game. This is actually pretty much done by the same team that did Secret of Mana.
Mm-hmm.
So it shares a lot of the systems. It's just obviously things are a bit different because you're playing as a different character, and you get to explore different worlds. But the thing is, though, Secret Mana, like the characters, I really like the general environments and just look at things. I really liked. For some reason, I'm just not really jiving with Evermore so far.
Oh, really?
The game itself, or just the scenery and like the look of the game?
Just everything. Because I'm played it with Secret of Mana, and as much as I liked the characters and the environments, and it was just a pretty game, considering how old it was. But the thing that didn't really jive with me when it came to Secret Mana was the battle system. And when the battle system is kind of I don't know, just with Evermore, it's just I've only played it for about a couple of hours, but even then, I'm just struggling to just find the desire to keep going, because there's so many other games that's on my plate. I'm having a great time with Hades 2 at the moment, and just
That's a shame.
Which is perfectly fine, because I'll be straight honest with you. I think Secret of Mana is a fantastic game. That is one of my favorite games. It is bright, it is colorful, it's beautiful. The battle system is a little funky because it uses back then it was the A, B, X, Y buttons, and then you rotated through the weaponry and everything.
And it's like the stamina system where you have to make sure that you have 100% stamina when you attack, otherwise you just completely mash the button. Your first attack will do say 50 damage, but your second attack will do 3 damage.
Right, because you don't have the full stamina to give a full attack. It does make for, and I can see how that's kind of a hindrance. I definitely did Secret of Evermore after Secret of Mana, and Secret of Evermore is much more drab looking than Secret of Mana is. I think Secret of Evermore is a little bit darker. It's a little more drab.
It's darker, and I'm just and it has some of that 90s and 80s cheese to it. But the thing is, though, in a lot of different cases, how in Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and games like that stuff would grip me because it's cheesy, and whatever, it's cool. Whereas this, it's just not gripping me, and I'm struggling to enjoy it.
Are you gonna let it go?
Shit.
I might have to let this one go.
Let it go. I say let it go, because your actual official pick was Super Metroid.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That was
Yeah.
your actual
I mean,
you
official
could
pick.
Wait, so
You could
Zen
still
pi-
do it, maybe.
Yeah, you could still do it. Yeah.
I could have been playing Super Metroid.
Yeah.
You could
so,
still do it. Talk
That's
about it
You got
next
plenty of
podcast.
time. Super Metroid is
Yeah.
not long.
Okay.
Super
just do that,
Metroid's
talk
like
about it on the next pod.
Yeah,
Super
'cause,
Metroid's
like, I
like a
wrote
15.
down Secret of Evermore.
That's okay.
Well,
Super
It's
Metroid, I
okay.
think, is like a 10 to
It's
15
okay.
hour, a 10 to
Wait,
15
no.
hour game. It's not very long.
How do I-
Yeah.
Hang on, which direction I need it? Oh, yeah, there we go. I had to do like this just to pet him. It's okay.
To pet him. Dill,
What
are
was
you
pet-
okay?
Yeah, it's like
I'm
it's,
trying to
it's
find where
okay.
Zen is. Where's Zen?
Yeah.
Do I pet him as well?
Everyone
Yeah,
pet
you-
Zen.
Oh, I
I'm
think
petting
I
Erik.
think you.
I'm petting Erik right now. There
Yeah,
you go.
you're
That'll do.
petting
That'll do. That'll do.
You were petting Erik.
There you go.
But yeah, it's kind of drab. It's a little dark. It's not for everybody. If you gotta let it go, I say let it go and do Super Metroid. Super Metroid, I think you'll find to be a
Yeah.
much more enjoyable experience.
Yeah. I might not be able to pick up Super Metroid for like a while because like
Okay.
my play is like full.
I think that'd be fine.
Yeah, like I said, it's like a 10 to 15 hour run. It's not very
Yeah.
long.
And besides, if I beat it and get to and figure it out, then that means that I'm now open to doing randomizer, where because there's randomizers that actually combine both Super Metroid and Link to the Past.
Link to the Past. I've seen
Ooh.
this. That's wild.
Mhm.
How you did this, I do not know. But there is a Tears of the Kingdom no food challenge. How the fuck did you even do this?
So,
Determination.
oh yeah, and also I was not allowed to have any more than 4 hearts.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Did I do it? Yes.
Did you glitch the Master Sword? Yes, I'm assuming you had to glitch the Master Sword.
No. No,
You
I
glitch
did
Ganon?
not. Nope, didn't glitch Ganon. I fought him fair and square. I went in. I had only 3 fairies. I had pretty good equipment, but you know that's just standard. So like, it was a legitimate fight. It's just the thing that I had to really work hard at with doing is make sure that I just
Don't
did
get
not
hit.
get hit. So like,
Yes.
there was lots of dodging involved. I did have I think 2 game overs on the Ganondorf fight, but I prevailed.
Good. I'm glad.
Yep.
That's good.
Did you still have the same reaction that everyone had when you saw his health bar go all the way to the end?
No, not even the
Piss.
first time.
Piss. I'm pissing myself right now.
Yeah, not even the first time because like because like on my normal playthrough it was a piece of cake. Same thing for the No Parking Lot challenge, but like I think with the no food challenge I was rushing to get it done because even with not being able to eat food or heal for or having like the means to heal, I still felt it was a little too easy for me, and I was just I was rushing to complete the challenge.
Wow.
Hmm.
Pro gamer right here.
Look at this
Mhm.
guy.
Well, play Zelda your entire life, and then you'll have this problem.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Zelda, did you guys see the fucking Lego Link Ganon battle Zelda
did.
set?
Mm-hmm.
I have not.
I don't
It's-
believe so.
It is awesome. I did not care about the Deku Tree set. I could care less about the Deku Tree set, right? But when I saw this Ganon battle set, I'm like, I might actually buy this.
Mm-hmm.
I've only bought 2 sets of Lego. Well, I haven't bought 2 sets of Legos for myself. I've only bought 1 set of Legos for myself, and it was the Nintendo Game Boy.
Ah.
I might buy this Zelda Ganondorf battle set. This thing looks cool.
Speaking of
Um,
Lego,
Oh no.
have you guys seen the Pokemon Lego sets?
Yes, I need to know. Will Lego now be getting your money?
Nope. Because
You're such a liar.
no, because I am not spending nearly £600 on a Lego set.
600 £600.
£600.
Morgan,
Wait.
stop copying me.
I'm not copying. I didn't
Yeah,
even
you're
pay-
kinda
I wasn't paying
copying
attention
him.
to
You kind of are.
I wasn't paying attention to him. I was just like, I did
They're
this
sold
earlier,
out
and then I did
already.
it
I'm
again.
not surprised, Callan. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So it was what was it? It was a Eevee, a Pikachu, and a full-on set of like Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur. The Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise statue is nearly £600,
Okay, let me get that in American
which
dollars
is
here.
insane. And apparently, according to Callan, they're all already sold out. Which I'm not surprised because Pokemon fandom have more money than sense. Like holy moly!
Yeah, that is insane. Like you
Yeah.
caught my attention when you said like 600 pounds. I was like,
That's for the most
Holy
expensive
crap.
one.
This thing is
okay.
$650.
Yeah, I'm not spending that much money on Lego. I'm gonna buy something more useful.
I think the most expensive sets I've ever seen were like 150, but that was back in the 90s. So
Oh,
I
that
don't know.
No,
girl.
they're
They've
way
got
more expensive now, Morgan.
They got the
What
I've
the
been,
fuck?
I've been to
Yeah.
Legoland. I've seen all the sets. They're
You have
like
a
in the
better
500
chance of buying
1,000.
RAM than buying a Lego set.
It's just plastic. It's plastic. Why is it so expensive?
Because
No, what
everyone
you
wants
call
it.
2026, Morgan. Where have you
Yeah.
been?
God,
Welcome
I
to
hate
2026, where everything's a brand and we all want it.
Okay,
And
Oh,
so
right,
everything's
you're
a
paying for the
tariffed all to
name.
hell.
Yeah.
well,
pretty
the
much.
most you're paying for the licensing on this, but the most expensive one I thought was the Rivendell one. That's
No.
$499.
No, the Pokemon one is over $600.
There's got to be one.
That's-
Okay, and then there was the Millennium Falcon that was super expensive too at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Do they still have the Millennium Falcon?
Probably.
Hold on. Sort
Gonna have to
price
assume so.
high to low.
I'm curious.
Excuse me.
Excuse you, sir. Okay, Morgan, get ready to shit
Yeah.
yourself.
Uh-huh.
The Millennium Falcon is $850.
There you go.
The Death Star, the Lego fucking Death Star, is $1,000, and it is out
Knew
of
it.
stock.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah.
didn't inflate that much since like the 90s, have they?
Oh,
Morgan, you're
go.
talking about 35.
do you know how inflation works?
I mean, I do, but I was just like, I didn't think that it went up like 10 times the amount.
Have you
Oh,
seen?
what the-
Go look up how much rent was in the 90s, Morgan. I
Yeah,
dare
dude.
you.
My parents were telling
Okay.
me how their first apartment they got when I was born was like $250 a month, and I just
Yeah.
left the house in shame.
Yeah.
I did, out of curiosity, look up what is the inflation on like just roughly 1997, $150 in like this year, and it was like
$350.
now it'd be like 300 something dollars now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Legend, Lego. Okay, hold on. Where is
They are a
what's the
big
other
one.
big
Yeah.
set?
The Canto Stars are a big one, but still $650. No. Thank you.
I think Harry Potter's got some fucked up ones too. Hold on.
Mm.
Uh,
Oh, the Harry Potter Castle one's got to be expensive.
yeah,
one,
Hogwarts
right?
is expensive. Hogwarts is $470.
Okay.
But yeah, that Death Star I think is the most expensive set they make, and it's $1,000.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I've never super been into Lego in the first place, and like when I saw the price for that, I was like, no,
No, sir.
no, sir, no,
That-
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
some-
like I forget. I think it was like 10 years ago we got like the I don't know if they're still selling it, like the Lego police station that's like was like somewhere between like $50 and $100 or something like that, like 10 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. This is nuts.
Yeah.
The Ocarina of Time Final Battle set is $130. It's expensive, but not out of the reach.
so if you're a
of-
Zelda fan, you're fine.
yeah, dude, the Deku Tree was
Yeah.
almost $300. I think
Bloody hell.
they're discontinuing it or retiring it or whatever. But yeah, I might grab this Ganondorf one because that shit's lit. Okay.
Cool.
Where were we at here?
So we're
Tears
at
of
the Tears of the Kingdom No Food Challenge. before
No
we got
Food
distracted by
Challenge.
Legos.
Congratulations, Zenith. You have tortured yourself and survived once again.
Yippee!
Yep, that's my last. That's my last and final Tears of the Kingdom challenge. Then I'm not playing
Tears of the
Breath of
Kingdom
the
ever
Wild
again.
Tears of the Kingdom ever again. No, I'm good.
All right, we're gonna lump Morgan into this picture now here, because you are all playing a bunch of Hades. the bisexual fest has continued.
How's your bisexuality, guys? Is it kicking in?
Yeah, are you questioning your sexualities yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everyone's hot.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It's all a predicament.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zenith doesn't seem pleased. He's not convinced.
Zen's not impressed.
Not changed.
You're not changed?
Not changed. But
Nice.
so Morgan beat Hades 1. Well, technically officially.
How many runs did it take you?
Nice.
I believe 58 in total.
Damn.
That's 58.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
I
What
think
did you
my-
think? Was it everything you hoped for?
It was pretty good. I was really hooked on the game.
Nice.
I think I probably progressed through it faster than I thought I would have otherwise, because like I'd never played roguelikes before. I didn't really know what to expect, and the first few runs were kind of rough, but then as I started getting into like the 30s and onward, they were just like pretty much getting easier. I was able to add the spoilers for anyone in chat. I was able to add the packs of punishment onto it to make it even more challenging.
Yeah.
I think one of my best runs was like a heat level 8. I forget.
Nice.
I was not allowed to use anything but the attack, because this was part of like an additional challenge on top of that. I could only attack, and I had to use the sword. I forget exactly which packs I chose. I think it was like extreme measures, and then Zen, do you remember the other ones? I forget.
Yeah, I forget, but I made sure you tacked on like a whole bunch of things. This was you were doing it for charity,
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yes,
and
that
Morgan absolutely steamrolled it on Twitch.
Nice.
Yeah, like I think you still had like a Death Defiance or two left over after that.
I did. Yeah. So it was
Yep.
like it was my
Cool.
best friend. But yeah,
Good.
I wrapped up Hades 1 like a couple of nights ago. So it was not as high of a heat level as like my best friend, but it was like a heat level 5. It was like extreme measures, and then I had to like purge some boons and stuff like that. I forget, but it was really good. I really enjoyed
Good.
Hades 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did
She
you-
basically hit the point where it's like, yep, beat the game because the credits rolled.
Yeah.
Nice.
But question, did she beat
Yeah.
just the main story of the game, or did she go all the way to the epilogue as well?
Was
Oh.
that the epilogue I saw?
The credits rolled. I'm not quite sure what you mean.
Yeah, I'm
So-
not sure.
The credits rolled, and the family's reunited, right?
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. But,
Thanks, Dill.
Yes.
Well, it wouldn't be for me, but it would be like spoilers for anyone in chat who hasn't gotten to that point just yet. Because I
Yeah.
know that
Because
Davey's
like
doing
Davey's
hers.
playing Hades.
Ah. Cool.
Yeah.
Me.
Just
there's
casually
more-
rolled off the fucking spoiler. It's okay, Dill. I do it too.
Yes. Well, there's more content after that as well.
Yeah.
Ah,
There
okay,
definitely is more.
Mm.
But also, I signified to Morgan this, like, I think you are okay to, do Hades 2. I mean, obviously
heck
come
yeah.
back to Hades 1.
yeah. There we go.
That is of no use to our audio listeners in the world.
Oh, apparently
Well, I
someone
know.
already spoiled it for Davey before me, so I'm good there.
Okay.
Okay, so Damie doesn't have to murder you, but now I need to know who the hell spoiled it
Yeah,
for
who
Damie.
Davey? Who did it? Because I can also hurt them now too.
Is it Myriad? Is that how it looked in the mirror? Like,
Yeah,
is
it's
it? Now I have
fucking
to see
backwards.
stream.
The internet. Okay, the internet's the burn now,
Wait,
guys.
how-
Sorry.
Here,
Okay,
can
don't
I
worry, we'll burn
wait?
it all down
No,
for you.
that- now
there's
Civilization
nothing
will
there.
fall.
And again, this is absolutely useless to the people sitting in their car listening to this right now.
Here. Now maybe I can fix it. No, never mind. Never mind. Now it just looks like the sun. I thought I could fix it. Anyway.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Fucking algorithms. So
Yeah. that.
So now that Morgan's moved on to Hades 2, so I haven't had a whole lot of time because I started Hades 2 like a few months ago, and just recently came back to it. So I've been struggling an awful lot with the Hades 2. Actually, I hit like a sub goal on Twitch where I had to start doing like weekly Hades runs.
Okay.
So I wanted to do a run last night. It just one run because I was really feeling the itch. It's like, you know what? I'm not gonna you know, I'm gonna make sure that I don't you know, I just want to see if I can get a run where I can just get some good resources going in. And at first because when I streamed it like a couple of days ago, like I was just struggling. I just couldn't really have like good runs, and I had just like a lot of bad RNG. And the one good run that I had got taken away because Hades Tomb. If I can say this, I'll try not to post spoilers. There is a system involved where if you beat an area, spoilers. Yeah, there's a system involved where if you complete an area a little too fast, you meet someone, and this is forced onto you, and it's like the opposite of a boon. But it's where after every single encounter, enemies do an extra plus 20% damage.
So like a pact in the field.
So basically, the opposite of a boon, it's a noob.
Oh my god. Great, thanks. So anyway, it definitely did make me feel like a noob because by the time I got to a boss, it was a boss that not only hits like hard, but also frequently, and every single hit was doing like 65 damage.
Ouch.
Oh, wow.
You know what you should do with that, Zen?
You don't get the same amount of health that you get as Zagreus in Hades Doom.
You just gotta get good, that's all.
But then, I had a run last night, and I just wanted to just, play casually. I had a run that was so insane, I had to get it recorded.
Ooh.
Nice.
So I'm not ready to show it just yet, but it was in a recording where I was attacking so fast where I could do about like 500 damage in like half a second.
Ooh.
And
yeah.
It was just insane. It was so broken. And
That sounds busted.
I could have actually beaten the boss, but the only reason why I didn't is because I got cocky. And it's like, this build is so busted. I bet you I can just stay here, just melt for itself. And well, no.
No, you got slapped and then you died.
Nice.
Why did you get cocky?
Got spit
Because enemies couldn't touch me in the previous rooms, and these were like enemies like at the very, like before the very end, and everything was just melting. I was so fast. But
not fast enough for the next area from the sounds of it.
So, would you say that you had like a glass cannon sort of builds then?
no, I had a full cannon plus like a shield in front of me because I had like a lot of health. The little reason why I got slapped is because I literally stood there and didn't bother to dodge all the attacks. If I took my time, I could have easily gotten the win.
So you got too cocky, got it.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get slapped next time.
Yes.
Yeah, and not to mention it was my very first encounter with it, so like by the time where I was like, okay, I should really start taking this seriously, like it was a struggle trying to learn just how insane like the attacks were.
Mm-hmm.
And they were very insane, like more insane than the Hades fight.
Cool.
Jeez.
I look forward to playing that one day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get cocky in these things, man. You just can't do
No,
it
you
because
don't.
like that's when you let it slip, and then that's when it,
Yeah,
then
don't
you
get
get
cocky,
slapped.
don't get greedy.
don't drop the soap,
Yep.
dude. That's what happened. You got cocky, drop the soap, and you know what happens after that.
God, the naughties were an interesting time.
You know, I kind of did that when I started Hades 2 last night, actually.
Oh.
So I was just coming off of Hades 1 where it's gotten to a point where like Hades 1 is pretty easy for me. So I got to and I'll keep this like as minimal spoilers as I can. I got to like the first boss encounter in Hades 2. This is actually like right in the very, very, very beginning before you get taken to like where everybody else is. I actually almost beat that on the first attempt, but I got a bit greedy with my attacks, and then I think from what I remember, I got ensnared and slapped. So
Hmm.
Damn.
I got to get back on Hades. You guys are all getting slapped
Yeah.
around, getting,
Yeah.
manhandled. I'm
But yeah,
like,
Yeah, Hades 2, honestly, it introduces some very intriguing and fun settings that that actually make it more fun to go back to like the area, where you prepare your run and interact with the NPCs than Hades 1. Like it's actually genuinely fun, and it's great. And also it has a couple surprises that I don't want to say, and not to mention, the music
yes.
is phenomenal. It's
mhm.
even better than Hades 1.
It's in my
Nice.
head right now, actually.
It's living rent free in my head. Yes.
I've been hearing it for like 10 minutes.
On that note, that is Hades and Hades 2. They are expensive right now. They are pricey games, but worth every penny. But the current price right now, Hades 1 is $24.99. Hades 2 is $29.99. These
Yeah.
usually drop during sales time.
Mhm.
Which
I
at
got
this point,
mine for.
I don't. When's the
I
next
got
one?
it for like next one's a spring
March,
one, which I
maybe?
think they've posted a full list of when they're all coming in the next sales.
Okay. We're looking around
Yeah.
March. So they usually drop
Yeah,
during Steam
March.
sale time, so grab those. But if you're so inclined and you're really into soundtracks, you can get both Hades and Hades 2 soundtracks for $9.99 each.
Yeah, that's cool.
So check those out. Or if it's on your favorite listening streaming site of whatever choice you have, go ahead and check it out there. Okay. Where are we at here?
Mm.
Oh, yes, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So this was Morgan's pick from
Mhm.
Zenith. Well, this is Zenith's pick for Morgan, I'm sorry. I have never played Symphony of the Night, but I've always seen videos of it, and it just looks like badassery.
It is. It absolutely is. I didn't know what to expect when I first started playing it because I'd never played a single Castlevania game before. But it like I think I got roped into it pretty quickly. I got to a point where I was just like, okay, so this game has me wanting to do more exploring. I wasn't like sure what to expect with regard to like difficulty or anything like that. I forget. I think I was wait, no, sorry. I was having a little bit of a time with like the very first boss because I didn't know exactly what to expect from it, but um honestly, I had a great time with the game. I could well, spoilers for anyone who has not played this. I had gotten to a point where I technically could have finished the game, but um now like a whole new section has actually opened up, so I actually now have like, I'm going to assume, probably another half of the game to do. Otherwise I would probably technically have been finished before today's podcast. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. There's some really harrowing moments in it. There's some stuff that like I didn't expect that actually really caught me off guard. But it's been a lot of fun. Like I'm looking forward to like playing more of it, and it actually kind of wanted me to. I mean, it got me wanting to like see more games from like the series.
How many
Um,
Castlevania games are there?
Quite a
Castlevania.
lot.
Bunch.
Yeah, there's a ton of
Castlevania.
Castlevanias. The old school stuff is on the NES, Castlevania 1 through 3.
Yeah.
To
It's
play-
honestly a great Metroidvania, and it's like I feel that I would actually enjoy Symphony of the Night more than Metroid. Like that's how like good this game looks.
Mhm.
So there is only, from what I can see here, there's only really one legitimate way to play it, because it is an old game. It was actually a PS1 release back in the day. It's an older game. The only real legitimate way to play it right now is on the PS4, and it is part of the Requiem collection, I think is what they call it, and it's on the PS4.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
that's the one I got. I think it was like 1999 for it or
Yeah.
something. I forget.
Yeah, so if you are inclined to play it, that is the way to do it. And it's Castlevania, which is where the Vania part of Metroidvanias comes from. This is kind of the start of all of them next to Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely go grab it, go try it. The original Castlevanias are hard. I played those, the old Nintendo ones. They're pretty tough.
Yeah.
But great games nonetheless. But
Mm-hmm.
Symphony that gets a lot of praise, as well as Dracula X also gets a lot of praise. So feel free to go check those out. You need to get a hold again of the Requiem collection on PS4 to get a chance at this. Otherwise, you're going the Nintendo route with your methods of choice. We will not share that here.
Yeah. Oh, I will add that even though it is for like the PS4, I am also playing it actually through my PS5. I do have my PS4, I just don't feel like hooking it up, like switching all the cables under my desk just to play it to the PS4 when I barely touch the console anyway.
Yeah. Is it on the PlayStation Store? That's what I was
It
going to
is.
ask. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have it
Probably.
digitally. Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. I was wondering if
Yeah.
this is like you got to go find a disc or whatever, but yeah, this is it's on the PlayStation Store, so go for you to check that out.
Mhm.
Then as for myself, Dill picked for me Yakuza 0, which unfortunately I haven't had the opportunity to finish because I planned it out with about 6 weeks to play, and I still I haven't even reached halfway yet.
It's a long game, isn't it?
There's a lot of stuff to digest in Yakuza 0. And I know Dill has talked about it before in this pod, but this is my stab at it here. There is a lot to go through in this game. I knew about Yakuza, but I didn't really think it would be up my alley. But basically, Yakuza 0 is basically a mix of like Grand Theft Auto, a little bit of beat 'em up RPG, and rhythm and all this stuff like mix into one. I think it's more akin to a Grand Theft Auto style game. It kind of sits in that realm. It's very beat 'em up, and it's got fantastic storytelling in it. There's a lot of really well done storytelling. It's very reminiscent of like these, like Japanese oriented action flicks. And it's basically you are a guy that has been exiled from the Japanese mob known as the Yakuza, and you get mixed up with basically a competitor to the Yakuza family in the city. I forget what the city is off the top of my head, but
oh god, I can't remember.
yeah,
now.
but you're like you join a competitor to the Yakuza family because a lot of the game is built around obtaining property, investing, and kind of like getting the stranglehold over the city and taking the city over.
So it sounds like Monopoly almost.
No, this is not Monopoly.
No, it has it. No. It does have a Monopoly aspect to it. I will say
it does.
that.
I forget what it's called. It's like the investment center or something like
the
that
investment
in the game.
center. Yes, that is part of it.
I will say it is a little complicated, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's a little complicated. I'm trying to determine if this is actual content I need to complete.
You complete whatever content you want to complete in the game. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. But all in all, straight playthrough, it's great storytelling. A lot of it gets repetitive. I will say that. A lot of it gets repetitive. You're beating up a lot of random people on the street. Sometimes it gets a little annoying, similar to like your old school Final Fantasies where it's just a constant battle fight, like a constant enemy fight every 30 seconds or whatever. There was a escort mission to get a person out of a specific area, and that was interesting too, because that's like it has like elements of Assassin's Creed where you hide within the crowds and stuff like that to navigate and get your way out of that area. What I can tell you is that did not work for me at all.
Did it?
I couldn't fucking hide from anybody. The system just said nope, and then I just had to fight my way through that segment.
I had no problem with that segment, so I'm not sure what you did wrong there.
I don't know. Not sure. It just sent me down the wrong path of just getting confronted by enemies no matter what with no place to hide. Weird. I made it through, and it was one of the most heart-wrenching like parts of the story that I didn't think was gonna happen, but
Buckle up, mate. There's a lot of plot twists in that game.
I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, this is gonna be one of those games where there's gonna be a lot of plot twists. Other than that, I did Yakuza is a great game. It's in a weird state right now. I purchased the original version of the game, but they have since discontinued that and released a director's cut, which
has not been getting well received.
Let's see. So I guess the only way to really get this legitimately is the director's cut, which is now $49.99 on Steam, which is just,
and that's why everyone hates it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, this is a relatively old game too, right? Like this is
PS3
2015 era.
Oh yeah,
2015. So it's actually PS4 era.
A PS4 era game. Okay.
Because they did
this director's
and
cut,
then they started remaking all the original games as well on the modern day platforms.
Yeah. So, that's that. That's Yakuza 0. If you can get a key from somewhere, from a legitimate place that's still selling the old version, try that. But I don't think that is a possibility right now. I think you're just kind of stuck with this. I think you're stuck with this director's cut
until they can because at the moment right now, what's happening with the fandom is that the fan base are trying campaigning really hard with the developers to bring back like the original games, because they've done this with like this and with Yakuza Kiwami and Kiwami 2, because they've also been delisted too because they're re-releasing those on the remasters too. And it's the fandom are really just up in the arms because they're just like, we've been loving your franchise for years, and now you're doing this shit where like you have to pay a huge amount of money just to like be able to play a game that we liked. Like, no. There's an entire like Yakuza complete series. At one point before all these changes, it was like $50. Now it's over 100 because of the 0 edition.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other ways to play these.
Oh yeah, there is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
People probably are doing that.
I forgot to note it on their sheet here, but the other thing, this was Pow's gift to me during Christmas. It is a 8-bit like arcade fight stick.
Nice.
This thing is badassery. So as you can tell, I bet you can guess, when Steam sale time rolled around, I picked up Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 11. I forgot how much fun Street Fighter was with an actual arcade stick.
Nice.
Yeah.
I haven't had time to set it up yet, but my goal is to like set up the Steam Deck with like the old arcade machines, like with the main cabinet stuff, like the old Simpsons arcade and the old Turtles in Time and the X-Men arcade. Like that was the original intention of why I wanted a joystick, was to kind of play a lot of that stuff on the Steam Deck, which is probably going to happen too now that I have this thing. But to get really like off to the bat with this thing, I picked up, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and it's a lot of fun playing fighting games with a fight stick. It's a real blast.
That's good.
That's good.
So I've been working on some of that. So yeah, I'm going to work on finishing Yakuza 0 here. We're getting to that point now where people are playing a lot of catch up, because the next big release is Resident Evil 9, which is what, second week of February?
6 weeks from now.
Okay. So, third week of February then?
Yeah. Third or fourth week.
Yeah, let me see here. Resident.
Yeah, I know for a fact that next payday, I'm definitely pre-ordering.
Yeah,
that.
I got to get this I don't know if I need to pre-order. February 27th is Requiem.
But then, like, I found a friend of mine found me a link to a site where I can get like £20 off from the game.
Yeah. So we're all kind of playing some catch up here. I've got definitely a lot of catching up to do before we start getting into the.
Yes, I'm hoping to at least finish these DLCs after I'm done with Final Fantasy X. That's my plan. Once I'm done with 10, I'll finish these DLCs off, because I was just burnt out from them. So I decided to like do a palate cleanser and start playing Final Fantasy X.
Palate cleanser.
Yeah.
My palate.
Yeah.
And then once I'm done with these DLCs and Final Fantasy X, I have to look at my backlog. I'm not sure. I might start the Expedition 33 DLC, or I might have a look and see what I've got left in my backlog to still play and finish.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes.
That is it for this episode. We are back on the 31st.
31st.
The last day of the month. I'm pretty
January.
I'm pretty confident that's what it is, right? 31st. Yep, 31st
Yes.
is the Saturday. That is when
Mhm.
we are back. There are more weeks in this month. So guys, it's been good to see you all again. We are
Yay.
back in full swing here. Sounds like everyone had kind of a little bit of a rough break, but we bounced back and we'll keep going. We got the AI apocalypse coming to destroy our PC gaming hobby. We've got
Woo! Sky
other
nuts,
wild stuff
take
going.
us.
We have other wild stuff going on in the world, but you know what? We're here. We're going to do our best to keep this train rolling and put some smiles on your faces and some good stuff in your ears. So
Yeah.
again, as always, exclamation point social media for you in the Twitch chat here. You can get all the links to this wonderful show, clips, etc. There's some split fiction clips up from our previous playthrough, and cry about it in private. Debbie's right on the point with it. They just hide in a corner and cry.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and check Dill with his fucking emote. What is that? Is that a Yakuza like
It's
emote?
Waka.
No. That's
it's
my
Waka,
favorite
yeah.
screenshot that I've taken from the Final Fantasy 10. Just Waka looking so unimpressed. Like, I had to take a screenshot of that. I showed that to one of my friends, and she was like, "Dude, make that into an emote." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
That
was
I just
great.
made it into an emote.
So yeah, exclamation point social media. You can catch us on Twitch, YouTube. We got Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff. We got TikTok, we got Instagram for clips. So feel free to go and check those out there. Links are also in the episode description if you're listening to this outside of this live broadcast. So yeah, guys, it's Dill, it's Morgan, it's Zenith, it's myself, Eric. This has been Good Friends, Good Games, and we'll see you on the 31st.
Goodbye, guys. See you then.
Bye.